All right, this is video number 17, I believe, of the Zoysia Empire Grass Project. And I just want to give you a quick update as to how this stuff is doing. If you recall in one of the videos, I think it was 16 or so, I fertilized this grass about 2 weeks ago. And we've had some good rain and warm nights and days, and it has really taken off. In fact, I'm making this video to show you how thick and deep the thatch is on this stuff already after just 1 year. I'm gonna try to pull it back where you can see it. You can't hardly put your finger down through this stuff into the soil. You can't hardly touch the soil. Hey, wait. Anyway, and look at it. Look at it. It's like carpet. It's like a shag carpet. Put your hand down on it and it just sinks down in there. Pretty nice. But anyway, I'm fixing to cut this grass today and I wanted to show you this video. Also, a little trick you can use is, see the edge of the grass right here? Every now and then you'll get a pretty good runner just take off and come out through here. Rather than just take your weed eater and chop that bad boy up and trim it up nice and straight, grab that rascal and pull it out. And if you're lucky, you'll get some roots. If you don't, even if you don't get some roots, take and sprig that thing in the ground. Go out there somewheres where you want this stuff to grow, rake back the soil just a little bit and bury that whole stalk with just enough green to get some sunlight. And I think it'll take root and take off, and you'll start growing grass in different places. But don't just whack them things up if you're doing like me and trying to establish a yard of this stuff. Take those pieces and replant them. Take them, just pull them out of the ground. They'll come out. Sometimes you'll get some roots with it. I did this morning. That's what made me think of that. I pulled one of these rascals out that was growing up. I'll show you an example of what I'm talking about. There's one right there. See that? That runner that pushes out of the ground? That thing has most likely got roots on both sides, on both ends. And it was out here close to the edge of the driveway, so I just pulled it up, and lo and behold, roots came out of the ground. I said, I'm gonna plant this rascal. So I planted it over there on the side of the porch up next to the concrete, because it seems to grow really good at the edge of the concrete. But I wanted to tell you that little trick. Don't just cut it with the weed eater. If you're like me and you want to grow it in different places, pull that rascal out of the ground. You're not going to hurt it at all. You're not going to hurt this grass. This stuff is, once it's grown like this much, it's there. The only way to get rid of it is to scoop it up or spray it and kill it. And you don't want to do that. Anyway, you can tell the difference in this color green versus the green that's out in the rest of the yard. You can see the difference. And I'm hoping this time next year, this grass is going to push its way out, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet that way, which would be awesome. I'm going to start trying to direct this grass in that direction. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that. Maybe throw some fertilizer over in there and make it draw to that area. I don't really know, but I'll come up with something to try to entice it to grow in that direction, because it can't go this way anymore. So there's only one direction for it to spread, and that's that way and that way. But anyway, this is an update on the Zoysia Empire Grass Project. This stuff is growing. It's filling in them holes where you seen the mounds last time. If you look, most of them holes are disappearing. They're starting to fill in, and as they start to fill in and build that thatch like the rest of this stuff, their lawnmower tires will stay on top of it, and it'll all start building and cutting the same. One problem I'm having is the tires on the mower, when I cut it, fall down in these holes, and it cuts the clumps pretty close. It cuts it closer than it does over there. And the only thing I can figure is those holes are filled in, the mower tires don't get down into them holes, and it doesn't scalp it as close. So over time, I'm expecting the same thing to happen here, that the tires won't fall in the hole and drop the deck down that close to these clumps. But they're growing. They're starting to fill in. You can see once it starts, it's just going to build upon itself pretty good. I see a few weeds out there, but I'm going to go out there and pull that rascal up. There's a big old Bahalia grass weed out there. I'm going to go get it. Anyway, that's that's an update on the Zoysia Empire Grass project, guys. And I'll make another one in a month or so for some more progress updates. But it's been a year. I am very happy with it. My Empire grass is turning into an actual lawn. Thanks for watching.